We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Max Scherzer will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder, Lewis Brinson.
First pitch on its way. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Popped up. Adams in foul ground. 1 down. Now at the plate, Diaz. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Diaz, a 22-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level. Down and away, ball 1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And he fouls this one off. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Striding in, Kim. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
3-0 now.
3 balls.
2 out, nobody on. Three and 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
3 balls, 2 strikes. The count is full.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and Rendon will look this one in to retire the side. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Number 37 gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right, and if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
2-1 to count to Trey Turner.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
So now to the plate, Owen Allen, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The average sits at a cool .305 entering play, 3 homers and 11 RBIs.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line drive to left. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, Matt, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? The relay throw. Throw won't get him. Digging in now, Matt Adams. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Allen stands at third with one gone in the inning. Line drive to center field. And he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the second out. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
But this will not get down quickly enough as it's. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Derek Dietrich, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good change up with some depth.
And it's fouled away. Still 1-2.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Here's another 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Full count.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Into the box now, number 63. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Allen is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The left fielder, Andy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Wilkins playing here in his age 29 season. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there at the letters. 1-2 now.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2.
Ball.
Yonherba Solarte would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
The second baseman,
Hit back up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. And that misses, ball 1. Two and 0 to the National center fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch is in there. A called strike 3.
He's looking a lot sharper and settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Kurt Suzuki is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. In there, strike 2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
In the air out toward right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. National at the plate, Yonhervis Solarte. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Playing 12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
1-0 the count. And the pitch. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2-1 the count. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Turner takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, number 37. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Nipped the corner. 2-2.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will...
We're back now as the Nationals ready to bat in the 3rd inning. And as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. And a big part of their success is, of course, their speed. They currently lead the league in both stolen bases and stolen base percentage. As one coach said, we've got speed to burn on this club, but it's very important to us that we're using it effectively and not running into outs when the time isn't right to swipe a bag. He went on to compliment the players for all the work that they've put in, making the running game so successful for this club. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Diaz backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Number 7.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And another foul ball. Hit on the ground to third. Solarte fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in, Owen Allen will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Grounded up the first baseline. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball. Right.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Coming in is Brinson. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of. Settling in now, Lewis Brinson back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Now the pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
The batter.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Coming to the plate now, Kim. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
This is pulled into right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. In now is Anthony Rendon.
Leading up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
2 strikes.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact. Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Fouled away. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. 1-1 to count now. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We played. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi.
Derek.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
No strike.
And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Here it comes.
Ball.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is low, ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. The relay. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andy Wilkins.
At the plate, Andy Wilkins, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0. In the air to center field and deep. Back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 8th home run on the season for him as the Marlins have rallied back to tie it at 2 apiece.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom, he misses his location, and the game is tied. Back to square one.
Into the box now, Yonhervis Solarte. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And next to the plate will be JT Riddle, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his back. Battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The center fielder, number 9.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lewis Brinson. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. 1-1. Here it is. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Misses. Ball 2.
2-2.
Grounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Grounder down the line at third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. 2-2. Here it is, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Pitch on the way. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. So striding forward now, Victor Robles, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Line to the right side. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. Hit down the line at first, but this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss here by Suzuki as he set down on strikes for the second out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate now, Max Scherzer, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he falls behind 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends. Digging in once again, Diaz 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Number 91.
A ball and no strikes. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Going back is the right fielder. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him as the Marlins move out in front now 3-2.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
In now, Kim. Pitch is popped up. Rendon has a play. 1 out.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Derek Dietrich. It was a walk in his last trip. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Turner gloves it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
Ready once again, number 63. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. And that ends the inning. 1 for the Marlins. Leading off the inning, Trey Turner, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Trey Turner.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch sends that one out of play for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground at first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now in the box, Owen Allen. He flew out in his last at bat, and he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. In the air out to straightaway left. Wilkins is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Playing 11, 1-1.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. 3 2s are scored here in inning number 6. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think you'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for one. Matt Grace will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 33.
Ready to take his hacks again, Andy Wilkins, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. Garrett Cooper is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Garrett, Hoover.
This is foul right side. He'll start this one at 269. 7 homers and 28 RBIs. 0-1. Here it comes. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him. And it stakes the Marlins to a 4-2 lead.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he served one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Stepping in now, Solarte. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The shortstop.
Ready now, JT Riddle. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Hit out towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Jorge Alfaro will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting for Miami. Number 38, Jorge Alfaro.
Right back at him, but I think it got his glove. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound.
The center fielder.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Lewis Brinson. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Four runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Well, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Justin Miller was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. Now to the plate, Kim. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. This one's flared out toward left. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. The relay. Throw to second, but he's in there, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
The first baseman, Gestion.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Striding into the box, number 63. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So they do get...
Your attention, please. This game for the Marlins. Now playing lefty.
Adam Conley gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 61.
Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Adams was born in the state of Pennsylvania. He was selected in the 23rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. There's one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
The batter, number 9.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Liner toward right center. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Washington. They still trail here. It's 6-2. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Garrett Cooper.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now at the plate, Yonhervis Solarte will swing it from the left side right here. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Six runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a solo home run for Yangervis Solarte. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and the lead is now 7-2.
Man, we've seen that high fastball come into play more and more this year by pitchers, but he tried to sneak a high piece of cheese by this guy. He had no part of it, and he takes him deep.
Into the box, JT Riddle, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Got him looking with the fastball, as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Brian Anderson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 15, Brian Anderson.
This is on the ground over to first. Glove by Adams, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Marlins tack on one more, courtesy of the solo home run. Drew Steckenrider is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 71.
So digging in now, Kurt Suzuki. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 balls and no strikes. Cut fastball is in for his strike 2-1. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with the bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
The 0-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nationals leave 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Trevor Rosenthal enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Rosenthal.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Louis Brinson is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Rosenthal is an absolute flamethrower, of course. You don't have to watch him long before that radar gun really pops and catches your eye.
This is what we're looking for in today's game. We're looking for velocity, and this guy is V-E-L-O, velo. Lights up a radar gun, and he can hit triple digits, and that's one of the reasons why everybody likes to watch this guy throw.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
So now to the plate, Diaz, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Kim, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at bat. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Derek Dietrich. No hits to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effect.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. In now for Washington, Anthony Rendon. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Anthony Rendon is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the 9th. Here's Matt Adams now. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Marlene Garcia enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bouncing ball toward the hole. He's got it. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
The left fielder, number 22.
Juan Soto to the plate now. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. No balls and 1 strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Miami Marlins rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Number 37 earns win number 7 on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First, for the